Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. Galaxia here. Today we're going to be doing another EVE Online update news. Haven't done one of these for a long time. Been having a mini break from EVE and enjoying some other games which you may have also found on the channel. If you do find this helpful, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me for more of this. So with this update then, as you can see, the Abyssal Proving Grounds big update coming, and we will go into this. I won't read word for word for you because you can do that yourself. I'll put the link for this in the description below. But as you can see, in July they are making some changes to the Proving Grounds through feedback and new filaments that are coming. You will be able to get these filaments in the Abyss, so you don't have to worry about having to farm anything else for them. But it's part of the third quadrant. New proving filaments. So basically they're going to any point in space directly to a proving ground inside the Abyssal Dead Space. So basically you don't have to go through the whole Abyss site to then get the opportunity to have to do some PvP. You'll be able to activate this filament and you'll go straight there. Now they are looking at specific ship classes and variations of what they can do and whatnot. They're going to do some leaderboards, which is pretty cool. There'll be certain prizes for being at the top of the leaderboard as well, which we'll go into in a minute. So it looks like they're also going to be changing the atmosphere of these battlegrounds and so on and so forth. So we're going to look into this now quickly. So as you can see straight away, first big thing, the nice little visual cosmetics and all that sort of stuff have been updated. It looks like it's going to have a bit of a nicer appeal to it. So these are going to be limited time events, and throughout that time they're going to be gathering information on what's popular or what's not, what works, what doesn't, and so on and so forth. But there are people that are wanting to just go straight into the PvP without having to do the PvE runs, but also they're going to separate it. So PvE runs, you can do those separately and not have to worry about, or not even have to contemplate having going to a Proving Grounds. Or if you're not interested in Proving Grounds, you can just go straight for PvE, but also you can get filaments to go straight into PvP. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So this is looking like they've been doing a lot of data gathering on what the meta is in the Abyss, Proving Grounds, and so on. And it turns out there's actually a very high percentage. Here we are, look. A very high percentage of the Abyssal Proving Grounds conflict. It says there over 83% of the kills with the same 5 ships, and 48% of the kills were made by one ship type, the Ichthyosis. So this is a breakdown of out of all the PvP kills and whatnot in the Abyss. These are the top 5: Ichthyosis, Gila, Cerberus, Orthrus, Deimos. Obviously, Ichthyosis reigning king at the minute. And then you've got other ones like your Sacrilege, your Curse, and whatnot. But what they're trying to do here is balance out so there's more variety, and it just doesn't become the meta to use that if you want to win. So they've looked at requests from players. So looking at increasing it from a 1v1 to a 2v2, a 3v3, and a 5v5. Which is going to be insane. It's just going to be absolutely amazing, because they want people to be able to fight alongside the friends in the Abyss, which is absolutely huge. So what they are asking is, if you haven't tried it, or you're not a massive fan of the Proving Grounds, just give it a go and send some feedback and let them know what they think. So it says start the next month in July with a new set of filament events, and what they're basically, long and short of it is, as you can see here, they're looking at the format, specific fleet size of capture participants over the course of the third quadrant. We're currently planning for 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 and 5v5, and a 5-player free-for-all format. That will be absolute carnage. That will be pretty hilarious. So it's going to be, I'm going to be going into these 5v5 free-for-alls, because you can do all sorts, like long-range dragoons and stuff like that, because they're trying to make the free-for-alls destroyer ones, but they're also making these 2v2s and so on specific ship types. So as you can see here, for the first one in planned is July 16th to 26th, which is, so that's 10 days. Tech 1, combat, attack and disruption cruiser. So you've got all these here. just there. Then after that one, it's going to be a few days between the next event. 31st of August to 31st of July to 2nd of August, which will be over a weekend. 5-player destroyer free-for-all. Coercer, Dragoon, Cormorant, Corax, Catalyst, Algos, Thrasher. I can foresee the Cormorant being a pretty decent long-range one. Just orbit at the very highest range, out of range, and just pray to God that you're faster than everyone else. Amar Foundation Day, special format 3v3 Imperial Navy Slicers, that'll be hilarious. There is also more events planned, but they're also going to wait until they've got feedback on these first events to see exactly how they went, what needs to be improved, what needs to be taken out, what needs more work on. They're going to adjust the format of these plans throughout feedback and so on and so forth, and also have some special events with more flashy ships, which will be pretty decent. So the filaments, as I said, you'll be able to get them in the normal Abyss, Dead Space, or Needlejack filament launchers are played random. So you can get it in the same place as those Needlejacks. Through several different methods, which may change over time between different events, including loot from the Triglavian PvE content, and we'll be experimenting with a number of ways distributing the filaments in the future. So they might start looking at adding these into your data sites, like they did with the Yeet filament, basically. So with this is looking like pretty amazing stuff. It's going to change up the Abyssal PvP quite a bit, and the matches will be very different as well. So it'll be a case of 15 minutes. Some of it's going to be the same. So they're going to reduce in the 8-minute mark. They're going to reduce the resists, and then if one team, say if there's 3 on one, 2 on the other, 2 left on the other one, and they get it down to 1. If the time runs out and there's one person left, everyone dies. It has to be a clear, decisive, they won. So there's none of this. Oh well, we had 4 left, they had 1, but we all died. Rah rah rah. Going to be none of that. It'll be a clear, decisive win. They have no ships left, and so on. I mean, you can also, it says here, the winning team can choose whether to show mercy and allow the losing captures to escape with their pods, or whether to send them directly back to home station and fresh clone. These, I'm looking forward to. I won't get one because I'm terrible at PvP. But these are skins that you get for being in the, I think it's top 100 capsuleers by the end of the event. If you're in the top 100, you'll get these. So I don't know whether they're going to be activated straight away or if you'll be able to sell them, but I'd imagine these, if you can sell them, people will buy these and pretend that they've got to the top 100, but they haven't, because that's how people work. But if you see someone flying under these, you know full well that they've done pretty damn well for themselves in the Abyss. So it's going to be really... I do like those skins as well. They're really nice. They are really nice skins. So looking to the future, they're going to be working on this and keeping a close eye on this. They do want to emphasise that this is not to replace the Alliance tournament. They're getting some of the fundamentals from the Alliance tournament and switching it up for the Abyss and so on. And it obviously some people are going to be like, nope, this is just replacing the Alliance tournament, which it's not, obviously. But they do want feedback on this so they can make it better. They really want this to stick around. It says here, in the meantime, if you're looking at organising a tournament using existing options on the Thunderdome server, obviously you can still reach out to them there. And they're going to be testing this out. This came out the other day, so they should be testing it out on the Singularity test server, and they'll be looking at doing mass testing some point after that, which will be there. So as it says there, more information on the dates and times for the mass test will be coming soon. So this looks like it's going to shake things up a lot bit for the thing. It's basically on-demand PvP, a bit like the Needlejack filaments, but the Needlejack filaments, as I've already done a video on them, won't go into them too much, but obviously they catapult you to arse end of nowhere, which it can also be good for PvE if you're using a scanning interceptor and you want to get out to nullsec and avoid the gate camps. So this is even more on-demand PvP than those filaments were nicknamed or branded. So this is literally you and a couple of mates if you want to do a 3v3, which would be pretty awesome. Get catapulted into here, fight to the death, winner takes all. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Just done a video on this. I will leave a link to this in the description below so you can look at it yourself. As I said, I didn't want to go through start reading off the whole thing because you can do that yourself. But I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you have, please hit that like button for me. It really helped me out with this. And I will see you in the next EVE Online update. Take it easy.